Nope.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bodie will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. Suarez left field and carrying well into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Hey.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
62, Jose Quintana.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 4 home runs, and 11 RBIs. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, and this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First offering on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Baez is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Two and two. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jose De Leon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
David Bodie will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. From the stretch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
The third baseman, Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. To 2-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 2. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Scott Schebler.
Scott Schebler.
Here comes the first pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
So coming to the plate, Curt Casale, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Here it comes. A little bit outside. 2-1. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jesse Winker.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 281 the average entering play. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're up 3-2. Lucas Sims enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rowan Wick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In is Joey Votto now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
Now the 1-0. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first, as he'll make it back easily. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Bodie is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. He almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. None left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Javier Baez as he rips it on the ground to second. Galvis, Relay Nevada's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Cubs are down quietly. They trail 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Now a swing. And a deep drive to right. Hayward looks up, and bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 13 for him on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know, one of the things, D-Row, it's psychologically, it always feels better if you're a pitcher to go ahead and attack the zone with the wind blowing in. If you can keep the ball in the big part of the ballpark, you feel like you have a fighting chance, even with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Go to the meat of the order, make them put the ball in play.
Ryan Tepera is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pitch popped up. Bryant shading to his right.
The center fielder, Scott Schebler.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Nope. 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Strike called, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Kurt Casale. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reds out in front, 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9, number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lorenzen has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Kyle Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Votto. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Taken, but called a strike.
2-2 now.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
The batter, the right fielder.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Phillip Ervin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is.
No, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and it remains 5-2. Pedro Strop enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Suarez is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 2, Nico Horner.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in their home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
5-2 the final today. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose De Leon wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Pedro Strop closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.